Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pastor Nosten Nkolimbo, your lecturer in this course called Anthropology, BSW 122. This is the code for this course that I am teaching you this morning. The name of the course is called Anthropology. Anthropology. How many of you have ever come across this word? Anthropology. How many of you have ever come across this word? Can I see your hand? Is it a strange word to you? So you have never heard about this word, isn't it? It's a strange word. Can you try to do the Googling? Go Google to find out what this word, which comes to you as a strange word, means. Anyone there? Are you there? Yes. Tell me, what does your dictionary say about the word anthropology?
Anthropology is the study of human society and cultures, including the development and behavior of human beings, as well as their physical and social.
Can you say it loudly?
Anthropology is the study of human society, and culture,
Study of human societies and what? And the culture.
including the development
And did you say and the cultures? Including what?
the development and behavior of human beings.
Including the development and what? And the behavior? And the behavior of human beings. A wonderful definitions. Do students in the university like this clap hands for somebody who scores good? Can we clap hands or just say, let us clap hands for her. At least we have now the definition of anthropology according to our lady there. Study of human societies, underline societies. And what? Cultures. Underline cultures. And also what? Development. Underline development. And also behavior of human beings. Is it very hard to remember? Not at all. Just know that when somebody asks you to define anthropology, remember that in the definition of this word, there are some concepts you need to have and live by. Number one, societies, cultures, development, as well as behavior of human beings. How many things are contained in the definition of anthropology? How many things? How many concepts? Four. Number one, Number 2? Number 3? Number 4? Go. Now, I want you to understand this definition like it must end with of human beings. Of human beings. When you mention a concept within this definition, at the end of that concept, as you mentioned, remember to say of human beings. So, I am now taking you back so that you can respond the way as instructed. In the definition of anthropology, there are concepts that are contained within it. How many concepts are there? How many are there?
4.
You are not giving me strength, guys. How many concepts are there in the definition of anthropology? 4 of them. Number 1 concept is what? You are not completing the way I need. Societies?
Societies of human beings. Societies of human beings. Government of human beings.
And?
Behavior of human beings.
Now we are together. In anthropology, we look at these things. When somebody asks you a question, what is anthropology? Remember, don't even struggle that there are 4 concepts. Societies of human beings, cultures of human beings, developments of human beings, and behavior of human beings. I believe you are sure, and you are very true with me, that the word anthropology is a strange word to all of you. Now, I would want to go by this word to see the genesis of this word anthropology. This word, as it stands, is a combination of 2 words. Here, there are 2 words. The first word is anthrop, like this. The first word is anthropos. 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 Can everybody say anthropos?
Anthropos.
Again?
Anthropos.
Again.
Anthropos.
Somebody say loge or logi. Say the way you can say it. That is logi. Meaning what? What does it mean? Study. You are very, very, very intelligent. Study. I thought that you would also fail to pronounce the word, the meaning of log. Which means log is known to you. But what is not known to you is what? Anthropos. So my work this morning is to explain that which you do not what? Know. This word anthropos is a foreign word or a borrowed word. We have borrowed this word from another language. And this language which this word comes from is Greek. Where are we borrowing anthropos from? Greek language. So it is born from Greek language. And what does it mean in Greek, the word anthropos, in Greek, what does it mean? It simply means, somebody was mentioning, what is it? Human. Thank you for saying something related to that. Can somebody also guess what anthropos means? Can somebody also guess? She is just close. She's almost there when he says human. But I would want to have a better word. What is it? Hello? Bolon? So you. No, I'm saying she is almost there. And thank you for mentioning human. But there's another better way which we can use to better than human. Yes, try to tell me. Try. What is it? Do you want me to help you? The word anthropos simply means you can either say man, or you can add this word here. Can you read this word? Have you ever heard this word anywhere? What is mankind? So, in simple terms, anthropology is the study of mankind. Clear? In simple terms, or in short, the word anthropos or anthropology simply means the study of mankind. And then, as we study mankind, there are elements that we look for. In this definition, all those elements have been detected. We are saying one of the elements just detected in this definition, number one, is society. Are societies the same? What makes societies differ? Anything? No, it is another element there. Beliefs. You are very intelligent. I didn't know that you are like this. So we are saying societies indeed differ in as far as their languages are what? Concerned. Apart from languages, what else? Yes. The dressing code. You see? You look at me. You see me. You are students. I am the lecturer. So, already our dressings aren't the same. But I believe some of you have even better jackets than mine. Isn't it? Yeah, true. But we must know that dressings, the way how people dress, detect their what? Society. Isn't it? Where they belong. Where do you belong? Africa? India? Or Europe? The dressing can tell societies differ. Is that okay? So, societies aren't the same because of the fact that societies differ. We, anthropologists, take a moment to look into what makes societies differ. Just to remind you, even the food that people eat also what? Differs. Ever heard that there is a society in Malawi that eats snakes? This is the animal called a snake. Have you ever seen a snake? When you see a snake, what do? You run away. But those guys who eat snakes, when they see it, they run after it. While you are running away, why do you run away from food? So, dressing, food makes societies different. Anthropologists like me put a special eye on society. The way how they bury their dead bodies, their dead ones, also differ, isn't it? How do people bury each other? Do you have we ever seen differences in as far as burying dead people is concerned? How do your culture bury the dead if you have a culture? They just dig, put in a box. Do they put the dead body in a box and then take it to the graveyard? Okay. Ever heard that there are some guys who, when their parents die, they do what we call cremation? Ever heard about that? What is cremation? You take your father when he is dead, and then you put him under some wood. You put petrol on it, and then the whole body is burned up into ashes. And then you take the ash and then you throw it into the river. Then burial ceremony has happened. Do you see any advantages of that culture? What is it?
Like the space of settlement being preserved. Like the place whereby they can put the graveyard is being used for other purposes.
Instead of abandon it for dead bodies.
Yes.
I think there is sense in that one. I welcome you into the section of anthropologists. You can fit there very well. Another advantage of burning, not burying into the soil, but burying the dead body up. Yes? Do you see any other advantage? Hello? The ash, they put that in basin. Oh, in a vase, okay. So what is the advantage of that? When they see the ash, then they say, my father lives. Here he is. You can't see the face, you can only see the ash. And that, your belief will tell you that my father lives when you go there and see the ash. Wow, so interesting. And then in one of the cultures here in Malawi, when you die or when I die, they will make me sit. And then they put a chair and I sit on it. And anybody who comes around may easily see me as if I am still living. And even the coffin is different in me. Have you ever heard about this? Which society, which tribe does this? The Ngonis? And the Lomas? And the Dumbukas? And the Shewas? Even the Shewas too? Wow! Wow! So, we see that the culture has many things. Oh, we see that the society is different, isn't it? So, from the society, we go to the culture. The culture. Do you know what culture is? What is culture? The way of living? Wow! You people are very, very intelligent and very clever. Very. I've been just seeing and looking at you, not knowing that you are like this inside. You are very special people. No, glory be to God. Isn't it? So, even the songs, I am on culture, yeah? Even the songs that the people sing during funerals, they differ. Isn't it? Yeah. And then I was among another tradition. You will tell me which tribe is this. I went there during the funeral service. In order to understand anthropology, one has to move from this society to another. And there was a funeral on that particular day. Then there was a drum, people were beating a drum, and then the song was being sung by women, and then it was sounding like this. Mwayambaso, mwayambaso kulungula, mwayala, kudipampawe. And then the song, and there was some people dancing, but you could hardly see their faces. What tribe is that? You in the shower? How do you know? The tone. Is that so? Ah, you are a really special people. Knowing even that tone, you can even identify the tone with the tribe of people. Ah, and then I went another funeral. At another funeral, the whole village was singing, and the song was like, "Oh, so go, my baby." Azane natano, muza zindigira. What tradition is this? Is it a tribe? That is a religion. Religious. But what type of religion is this? Well, you know better. And recently I went to another funeral. And there were people wearing good garments. And one of the people, or the person said, but somebody nyimbo, we will start with the song. They mentioned the song. And then say, Zenda Jela, Kosen Koseka, Kosen Koseka, and you can go in by way. Kanto Koyeba, Kanto Koyeba, hey, Kangalowe, and you can go eba, Kanto Koyeba, Kanto Koyeba, ewe. What tradition is this? Africa. I think it's a religious song, is that it? I don't know, you know better. So, the songs which they sing tell us this type of people come from there or there or here. Clear? That's culture. That's culture. And then we also see developments. These developments might be human development stages, Have you ever heard a word pamper? A pamper. What is a pamper used for? Babies. How many of you had an opportunity to use pampers when you were young? This is a recent development. In the past, people were not using pampers. What were they using? Taylor. Oh, you even know Taylor?
Yes. Wow.
Who has a shitenje here? Who has a shitenje? I want to borrow somebody's shitenje if you have. Can two boys come here? Eric, come. Your name has been mentioned. Can you come here? Make sure you pass very well where there is a code. And who else is coming? Okay, come. I just need two boys. Come here. You have to lower when you are passing under the cable. Another boy, lower yourself. Lower. Another boy must also come here and lower. Come here, come here, come here. Can you tell us how do you dress a baby? Let me get one. Just demonstrate. This is anthropology. Who is going to be a baby?
This one.
Okay. Okay. Let us see this demonstration. Mind you, we are in the class of anthropology. We are studying human beings. Let us see what they are going to do.
So, you watch the class. So, you bring this, a piece of cloth, like in the chair you say salu. You put it around the wrist. And you try to close it. You take this arm here. Then you close like this. And there you have already made the pump.
The nose.
Yes. Yes.
That is a pump. Can we clap hands for them? This is very good. This is very good. I think these, there are some ladies who can hardly do this. We are saying that Torah was used in the past, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the past, babies were wearing what we call a tewera, a piece of cloth around and under them, so that when they defecate, the feces must not be sprayed or scattered around. So that was a tewera. Today, developments have taken place. Have taken what? People are no longer using what? Instead of terrorizing, they are using what? If you had an opportunity to chat with our elderly people or senior citizens who are here, like the president himself, and or Mr. Klebe. You know Mr. Klebe? Or is the HOD for this program called Social Work. These all elderly people, they will tell you that when human beings had nowhere to buy chemicals for their hair dressing, what were they using to look good? They were, this one seems to look young, but it's speaking odd things. Can you tell us how they were using it? She's old?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How do people were using fire? And my gogo told me that, do you know how they were using fire to do the hairdressing? How were they using? Can you come, madam, and demonstrate? Maybe this phone is going to be to act like a story for you. Can you come and do the demonstration? You see, it seems she knows better. Come through this way. Come through this way. No, come do and do the demonstration. No, somebody doesn't know. You know better. Okay, let us clap hands as she is coming now. Wow. We have already clapped the hands for you. And please walk up front. Make sure you lower yourself there. And then you come here. Okay, can you demonstrate how people were doing their hairdressing at that time? Demonstrate. I want you to be sitting there for the sake of our friends who are watching us from far away. Yes. She is demonstrating how all the people were making their hair to look nice.
They were taking stones, putting them on fire.
A hot stone. They could do that?
Yes, the stones would burn like a straightener.
Aha. And they were looking nice.
Yeah.
Very.
How were they touching that?
Between the men, madam, tell us, between the men and the women, who used that system often?
Women.
Women. Is that so? Let us clap hands for her. Remember, we are in a class called what? Anthropology. The study of what? And the study of human society and the behavior. We have explained about societies, isn't it? We have also explained about culture, briefly explanation, and then we have also explained about development. You see, in the past, they were using that way of hairstyle, but now things have what? Improved, changed. Ha. Even the way how people used to watch football. Today, things have changed. You can be in your own house and watch the same game as if you are at that particular place. I hear the sound over some animals. Oh, is that a dog?
Yes.
So anthropology studies why animals produce different sounds. If it's a cow, what sound would it be there? A cow? A goat? A chicken? And now a dog is what? And a human being? You see? So that's anthropology. Now we see another element. We call this behavior. What is behavior? Behavior? What is it? Behavior. I think maybe it has no definition, isn't it?
Yes.
Behavior is behavior.
Yes.
But I think there is nothing, there is no word that cannot be defined under the sun. Behavior, what does it mean? Maybe for now, let us just say how the manners, isn't it? Mannerism. Manners. So, that's behavior. How people behave. An example of a good behavior is what? sharing, drinking. Drinking alcohol is a good behavior.
Yes.
I don't know. You know better. But sharing food.
Beer.
Anyway, if beer is food, I have no reservation. As long as it is food. Helping each other, respecting the elderly, and respecting each other, those denotes behavior. And bad behavior, what is bad behavior? Fighting, bullying, raping. Is raping bad behavior? No. Hello? What did I say? Boy-girl relationship. Is it a bad behavior?
Yeah.
No.
How?
Yeah.
How bad?
How bad?
Because we are young.
Huh? So you should not relate to one another. Hello? Is what?
That's chilling. That's chilling is what we call relationship.
Ah, you know better. So, that is anthropology. I am slow in order to move with you because I heard after when you heard me speaking before the recording started, some people were scared. And I heard you talking outside saying, it seems we are killed. Who has killed you? This course that is coming. Anthropology seems to be deadly. People were sharing that information when I was passing by. Anthropology, if there is a good course, a good subject here at University of Lilongwe, is anthropology. This course will help you to understand why other girls, other ladies, other gentlemen, other boys behave the way they want. Behave. Because if you see this one behaving the way that is different from you, before you start criticizing him, you must ask yourself or ask him, what is his what? Culture. I was among the sinners, and then they were communicating to each other in a way that is not acceptable in other cultures. He could say to somebody, go take a plate. Do you know how the Sena people speak? What do they say? How do they say it? Go take a plate. You don't know? You said yes. How do in Sena take a plate? What is it? What do they say? No, they speak different. They say, Katenge Bombard, then it's not a Sena. They don't speak like that. They use something like an obscene language. No, not even that one. They say, Kakwatembare. And then, in other languages, you use that same word. You are speaking something that is not spoken in public, isn't it? Do we use that word like that? Do we use it like that?
Which word is that?
Kakwatembare.
Which word is obsessive? Value.
I don't know, but you know better. And then when you are from the north, then you say, when you go now, then you are speaking something different. It means he had sex with you. When you go now. Yes, that's how culture differs. So, we are saying the behavior of this person must not be judged there and then, up until you know that particular person better than before. So anthropology helps us to understand one another. Clear? If you want to understand human beings, mankind, then study anthropology much. I am happy to tell you that I have done this anthropology program in 3 occasions. During my diploma in theology, I studied it. During my degree in theology, I studied it. And during my master's degree in psychology, I also did this. And I enjoy this. And I understand human beings better than before. You know, if you do not understand people's culture, you're going to be a liar, a great liar. Because when you see somebody walking like this, then you say, I think this one has been affected by sexual transmitted what? Diseases. And it's working. You become a liar. But anthropology, if you see, or the word that we use, if you observe something different, something unusual, then you take your time to conduct some studies. Clear? To find out why that particular individual is behaving the way he is behaving. Don't rush to reach to conclusions. This is all but an introduction to a course called Anthropology. Now, anthropology is divided into 4 categories. Anthropology is divided into 4 categories. I have moved from the introduction. I have come to another step. Are we together? How many categories does anthropology split? 4. Indeed, 4 categories. The first one is what we call the first category is called biological anthropology. Biological. This word. Biological anthropology. At the end, you put anthropology. Biological anthropology. I have started with that one. Biological anthropology. Biology. You know, biology is the study of what? Is the study of what? Living things. And then, okay? Then living things as well. Okay. Wow. Interesting. I think you were really good scholars. Knowing the definition of biology. And then we are saying there are 4 categories of that word, that program, or that discipline of anthropology. It is split into 4. And then we say biological, and then biological anthropology. The other one is archaeology. Archaeology. Oh, should I write the name? Archaeology. That way. Biological. Biological is also called in some books. It is called physical. Clear? Biological is also called what? Physical. And then we have what we call linguistic. Is that a bombastic word? Linguistic anthropology. Say linguistic anthropology. And the other one is what we call social anthropology. Social what? Anthropology. Are you studying social work here at the University of Lyon? Yes. Then we are there. I hope I'm not erasing your knowledge here. Anthropology is split into what we call 4 categories, isn't it? So, number 1 is what? And number 2 is what? Number 3 is what? Linguistic. Number 4? Anthropology. Okay. I like the way you are emulating me. When I say social, then I see you are following. I enjoy that. As an anthropologist, I am able to understand you. As scholars. So, no big issues. With me, no big issues. I understand you. If there is somebody who is worth understanding other people, is somebody who is an anthropologist. How I wish all of you should become one. Anthropology. So we are saying there is biological what? Anthropology. Number 2, there is what? Archaeology. Number 3, there is what? Linguistic. Number 3, remember those things the way you are mentioning. Number 4 is there is what? Anthropology. course or in this program of social work. Yes. Because here we study things that are social related. Clear? So you must know this. So I am now going to give you some quiz. This is time for quiz. And then you will be telling me where it belongs. Clear? A quiz. Now, are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay. Then, if I say gentleman, it means that question is going to be answered by the gentleman. So, I will give 2 or 4 questions to each. I will give 4 questions to our men who are here and another 4 to our ladies who are here. So, we will see who gets it all. This is M for men. And then this is the L for ladies. We expect you to score it all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who wants to begin answering the question? Men or ladies? Oh. Don't we follow this culture which says ladies first? Or it's not our culture? Whose culture is this? Shazungu, what is Azungu? What? White people? Wow. Okay. If I do this, Abale Nalongo, brothers and sisters, Wamama na Wadada, where does this belong among the 4 groups of anthropology? Linguistic! Who has answered that one? The lady. Let us clap hands for her. Congratulations, madam. So, a credit goes to the lady. 2 points. If I say, look at me, if I do this, what am I doing? I'm beckoning somebody, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is this now?
Social anthropology.
Where does this belong?
Social.
Social anthropology. Because we are talking about human interaction. So we give at least another 2 points to our men. Should I go ahead? I'm going there. A son has been born unto us, but has no one eye. What is that? That one, who says biological? The ladies. I think maybe because they are the ones who give the birth, isn't it? Wow. Boys, all of them, you have 5 children. Interesting. Okay. So, here, if you know the answer, just raise hand, because at the end of the day, we will ask, at least we will count the truth. If I say, lo and behold, he is using Greek instead of Tishel. What is that? and behold. He is using Greek and not German. What is that? Okay, so 0 here, 0 here. Who want to try? Yes? Linguistic. The letters? So I give you half. How many questions have been answered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you see me repeat it?
Yes.
Which one has been repeated? How many? This one represents something. This represents something. Anyway, let me take you as we have 1 0 here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If I say, what type of hair is this? What type of hair is this? What type of... Lo and behold, this hair is straight. Correct, 2 points. Yes. Okay. Where did you see the hair from? Where did you see the hair from? Which avenues can you find the, can you easily find the hair of human being? Where can you easily find, commonly find hair if you want to find in anthropology? Hair. The hair is in your head, but we here we are not studying the hair that is in your head, but the hair that has been discovered somewhere. In the graveyard. In this department of anthropology, we don't fear graveyard. And one of these days, I will take you to one of the graveyard. Make sure you bring your hose. We will ask for permission and then go to the graveyard and exhume one and see and open it out and see what is there. We don't usually open graveyards that are of yesterday. No. If you want to open a graveyard of yesterday, then you open it too. Because we want to compare. If somebody dies yesterday and is buried here the same day, and somebody dies last week and is buried the same day, how do their dead bodies decompose? Remember, which one starts decomposition? Then we open. After seeing, then we close, and then we burn. The remains of human beings. When we say archaeology, let me define this briefly. Biological is all that we see within and or around human beings. Clear? That's biological. Then archaeology is what we see in the graveyards or in settlements of human beings. The type of food which they were used to eat. The type. Where do you see? Where do you need to go in order to find the type of food which all the people used to eat? Where do you need to go? Museums, yes. Where? If you want to know what type of food do students here usually eat, well, where can we find the evidence? Where? Do you know? Where are we going to go to find the evidence? Where can we go? The beans, correct, 2 points. The beans can tell us. So one day, we will ask permission that we go house by house just to see what the people are eating. If you see remains of the pumpkin, just know that this house likes pumpkin. But most of the beans are containing seeds of mangoes. I don't know why. The beans. If you would want to know the types of the utensils, do you know utensils? What is it? The things that they were using to cook or to prepare their food. You will see some clay, parts, whatsoever, within the settlements. So you dig deep to find those things. And then we say, archaeology. We are going to start to stay long here on this fall. We are going to stay long here. And when we talk of Lobola, you know Lobola? That's the way how people get what? Married. In the past, some people could take livestock to exchange with a woman. I don't know how many cows does it take now to have a lady from the north. Does anybody know? 5? Really? 5 versus 1 lady. What if you don't have? What if you don't have? You pay money? What is the equivalence of the 1 cow? 600,000. So ladies are very expensive, eh?
Yeah, they know.
Guys,
Some countries.
guys, do not take ladies for granted.
But in Chewas,
So expensive they are. What is it? What happens in the shower?
in Chewa, you pay go to a chicken.
Oh, you mean you can pay a chicken and then you have a lady
Yes.
with you?
Yeah.
The whole lady?
Yeah.
The
Lobo
whole
is
lady?
free. Yeah. Lobo is free.
Roma is what?
Free visa.
You just go there and demand.
Yes, you get your wife.
And when she says yes, you take her and go.
Ah, really?
That's among the law. Okay, so when we talk about marriages, where are we in as far as those branches are concerned? Marriage. Marriage?
Social.
Marriage is social. Correct.
So before I continue,
Before I continue,
can we say archaeology can be defined as the study of human history?
most certainly, sir, it's the study of human, but not that way. What word are you using?
History.
Say human remains. The fossils. The fossils. This word. This word. Exactly, we may say so. Yes, let me say in capital letters, yes. But how many of you know the definition of this word? Very few. So if you don't know the fossils, just say the human remains. But they must sound academical. Use this word. Try to use this one. How do you pronounce this one? Whatever the pronunciation, as long as you know the spelling. Because in anthropology, we don't judge people's pronunciation. Because we understand that people use different what? Languages. Clear? Yeah. So we don't judge people. We know people are different. There are some who speak with what? With signals. We don't judge people. Let them speak the way their culture taught them. Let them speak. No big deal, no big deal business. Let them speak. Like that. Some people, even when they are laughing, they look as if they are crying. Let them do that. And some people, when they are crying, they sound as if they are what? Laughing. Leave them alone. None of your business. And that is what you call anthropology. So we study biological or physical anthropology separately, archaeology separately, linguistic separately. Linguistic simply means language. It's just an adjective formed from the word what? Language. Social. You know better. So that is what keeps us here. Now, our course outline is a bit long. Chapter 1 deals with this. Chapter 1. Chapter 2, we are going to relate social anthropology and sociology. We will see the commonalities and differences of social anthropology and sociology. Some people say sociology. Don't judge them. That is the way they pronounce it. Yeah, people say sociology. You know sociology, some people say sociology. We are studying sociology. Some people say sociology. Don't judge them. That is the way how they what? They pronounce. So we are going to see the commonalities in the differences of the two. Then we will go to what we call concepts. The concept of culture. Some people, other people say culture. Let them say what they know. We don't judge people. Are you there? I'm continuing. Then we will also dwell later on the languages which people use. And later on, we will also focus on what we call education. Do you know education? Education. That's education. Education. Meaning what? Education. Education. That's their language. Let them say the way they say. And later on we say Mapuziro. Mapuziro. I don't know it in Tumbuk. Who are us? Who are we? Who are we? So we will do the languages. Later on, we are also going to say to study what we call isonomy. I don't know. Isonomy. Economy. Yes. Economy. Why am I trying to use those words, those other words? I am on what we call linguistic economy. We are going to define that. And then we are also going to discuss something like kins, marriage, and family. Kinship. When you say, this is my cousin. Oh, cousin? What do you mean? So, cousin.
kaze. So we are going to know a bit of those words. We say kaze. We are going to study those things. And then kaze, those things, and then the marriage and family. You remember I said the endogamy and exogamous marriages. We will study those things. And then we are also going to see what we call to study about religion and witchcraft. Yes, I will teach you what witchcraft is about. Stay there. Yes, I will teach you. But I will not teach you to fly. I will just teach you what it is. Maybe you wanted to fly? Ah, stay there. Find me winning balls. Hey, don't find me, please. Eh? Please, I also fear you. Don't find me winning balls. Gender. We are also going to discuss about gender. And then we are going to discuss about cultural evolution. And then we will one day also study about cultural anthropology research methods. This course has 2 assignments. This course has 2 assignments. This course has 2 assignments. Let me finish by giving you the assignments that you are supposed to write. That's why you are in the university. I need to be with you 2 hours. So I'm not pushing too much work on you. I thought you are in the university. This is not the secondary school where you just stay in the class 35 minutes and then off you go. This is the university or universidad. So you will not going to have same assignments or same assignment or same question. Each and every one of you will choose his or her own assignment and you will write on that one. So I would want to submit to you the assignments. You know, we started a bit late. So, we will, in 10 minutes from now, we will be done. But take note of the following questions that I'm going to give to write on here on, and then you will choose which assignment is fit for you. So anybody who comes late must not be told that assignment number 1 is this one. No, we will not take the same approach. This is anthropology. Clear? Somebody's food may be somebody's what? Why so? So in anthropology, we are going to take a different step altogether. You ODLs and online students, make sure that you have the opportunity to choose what you would want to write and submit as your assignment. Number one. The question number 1 is examine what we call any 2 social institution.
Just identify social institution and then 2 pages only. You are just beginning, guys. I should not give you too much pressure in this exercise. To any 2 social
Institution. The other one is explain. Explain any one theory of religion. Number 3. Religion is different from witchcraft. Witchcraft is different from witchcraft. Full stop. And the question is contained.
5 points.
5 points. So you are going to explain 5 points.
So, as I'm doing this, you can write them all and then
be able to choose at your own free time.
So you are not going to choose today. If all of you were in a WhatsApp group, I would have just said this. But some of you, I know you are incapacitated, isn't it?
No.
Okay. Describe with examples. Let me just read. I'm taking much of your time when I write. Describe with examples. The 4 branches of anthropology. Describe with examples the 4 branches of anthropology. Have you done? Have you covered that one down? Describe with examples the 4 branches of anthropology. Are you there? Should I go to the next one? Who is remaining? Some are slow learners, but it's not bad to be a slow learner. It's not bad. That is how you are. Some are fast learners. That is how also they are. So, no big issues. Can I go to the other one? Number 4. Number 4. Number 4, I'm saying, describe the 4 branches of anthropology. Number 5. This is the university. You must please pull up your sources to get notes in a way, in as fast as you can. But don't worry, that is people are different. Explain any 3 pros and cons of Western education. Explain any three pros and cons of Western education. Western education. Are you there? And then the other one is explain
the original. Explain. Number 5. Number 6. Explain the original of religion, the original of religion, and five functions. 5 functions of religion. Okay, the last one, the very last one. You are, how many are we here? Let me count you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It means I'm remaining with 4 more. You are 11? I don't see the 11th one. Okay. The other one is explain. The other one is explain 5 roles of traditional education. 5 roles of traditional education. Traditional education. That's number 7. Number 8. Number 8. Why do you think that witchcraft is better than religion? Why do you think that witchcraft is better than religion? Why do you think so? The other one is five advantages of endogamous type of marriage, and its disadvantage, and 5 advantages. Disadvantages of endogamous marriage. That's number 9. Number 10. Number 10. Eight cultural factors. Number 10. 8 cultural factors that are affecting women. That are affecting women. Where? In non-Western societies. In Western what? Societies. You said you are 11? Is it true that you are 11?
Yes.
Okay. The other one is 6 similarities. 6 similarities of anthropology and sociology. 6 similarities and 6 differences. Let me write. 11. 6 similarities and differences of or between between social anthropology and what? And sociology. I have submitted to you 11 questions so that each one of you can enjoy it, can choose and write on any of them. This is first assignment. So, from now and where there is mid-semester examination, we are going to be dealing with these questions. So, after you have done your work, you will also be given an opportunity to stand here in a day that I will put you and do the presentation. Mind you, if you see questions like this, you need to do your best work and your presentation, because sometimes lectures may develop some of the examinable questions from the same. So, for now, I, in my capacity as your lecturer, have finished the introduction of this course called Anthropology. So, when you are at home, please look at those questions carefully and then submit the question of your own choice to me and say, Sir Nostan in Kolimbo, I will deal with number 10. Then, if you are the first to come to me, anyone who comes choosing the same will not be limited. I will just say, this one has already been what? Taken. And then you have to be given an opportunity to write your own. You online students, make sure that you also choose your own question to write as assignment number 1. So, yes. What is the suggestion about?
What if we create a WhatsApp group whereby you can send these questions the soft copy, if possible?
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Then create it. Create it. I've seen a gentleman passing by. Can you go him? Okay, so you have to create a group and all these will be submitted to you. So, my number is this one. You just have to add me. You just have to add me. And then the name of the course must be 2023 what? Anthropology. Anthropology. 2023 Anthropology. So if you do that, then it will be in order. Understood?
So boys, you can write the notes.
Before I conclude, now we should do the what? The ground rules. You will recite. I think you don't dwell about the register. Don't dwell about the register. The signing shall be done later on. But I would want this class now to take an action on who should be the monitor, the president of the class. Can anybody suggest somebody to become our class president? Who is Taonga?
This one.
Oh, Taonga has been chosen. Let us clap hands to our president. Oh, thank you so much, president. Thank you so much, president has been chosen. Now that we have the president in our midst, may I invite the president to come here. President, Taonga who? Tambo, come to me now. Get this paper. Taonga, come up from there. Get this paper. Come this way. And then, anyone, if you make a decision for now to take number one, either number one, number two, number three, number four, but just take one, then go to Taonga. Taonga will submit. Taonga will submit. If you think you are ready now to submit your topic, then do the submission through Taonga. God bless you. We will meet next Monday. As for such introduction to social work, class, we will also have this class. When should we have introduction to social work? Friday, is it?
Yeah.
Let us have Friday. What time? 10 to 11?
You say 8.
8 to
10.
10. Which means there will be no lunch because this course has already been done. So 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock we will have introduction to social work. Thank you and thank you very much.